mute my mic.
Prince George's Community College proudly presents the Women of Wisdom Unsung Women Awards.
Hello, and welcome to the first Women of Wisdom Unsung Awards. My name is Dr. Stephanie Pear.
And I am Benice Tamby. We are honored to be your co-hosts for this special WOW live stream event. For those who aren't familiar with the WOW program, it's short for Women of Wisdom. Dr. Pear, how long have you been a Woman of Wisdom?
I have been the program director for the Women of Wisdom for now 6 years. It has been a pleasure and an honor to serve and to commit my time to empowering women to reach, achieve, and evolve. Thank you, Benice. So today we will start our new tradition by honoring 5 unsung women of Prince George's Community College. But before we start, we want to shout out the unsung women that are in our lives who have done the best. So use our chat room to acknowledge the women in your lives that have empowered you. Thank you.
We realize that there are hundreds of female students, faculty, and staff members at PGCC who deserve to be recognized. I wish we could highlight all of you, but time won't allow.
So Benice, please give us some history about the Women of Wisdom program. How long has it been in establishment?
Established in 2012, Women of Wisdom seeks to remove barriers that impact a woman's personal, academic, and career development. WOW empowers women to reach, achieve, and evolve to overcome any obstacle to their success.
So it is with great pleasure and honor that I introduce the driving force, which is myself, behind the Women of Wisdom program. My name is Dr. Stephanie Pear, and here's an opportunity to talk about the occasion and why we're here together. Thank you, Sade and Benice, for your dedication in helping bring this event to life. I would be remiss if I did not acknowledge the birthday of our beautiful co-host, Sade Davis. Happy birthday, Sade. It has been a pleasure to watch you and Benice grow individually and collectively. Maya Angelou wrote how important it is for us to recognize and celebrate our heroes and sheroes. History cannot be told without acknowledging the great work of women from yesterday and today. Women who have done the unthinkable to reshape the community. Today's awards recipients have done just that. They have made noteworthy contributions to make a difference in the college community. Each honoree received 2 or more nominations for helping students overcome barriers to success, developing creative and innovative strategies that have made an impact, or dedicated an extended period of time to positively transform the lives and living conditions of others. It is because of their relentless, active footprint in our college community that we honor and we salute you today. Thank you.
WOW is an amazing sisterhood of women from Prince George's Community College. During remote learning, it has helped me so much. I really enjoyed the camaraderie that I would have gotten otherwise on campus. They have been motivating and really inspirational throughout the whole COVID-19 pandemic and remote learning process.
WOW has helped me in tremendous ways. There is more in me than I actually see. WOW have impacted my life on so many different levels, personally, academically.
Good afternoon and welcome.
W.O.W is an amazing sisterhood of women from Prince George's Community College. During remote learning, it has helped me so much. I really enjoyed the camaraderie that I would have gotten otherwise on campus. They have been motivating and really inspirational throughout the whole COVID-19 pandemic and remote learning process.
W.O.W has helped me in tremendous ways. There is more in me than I actually see. W.O.W have impacted my life on so many different levels, personally, academically.
W.O.W is important because it gives you a sense of community. It makes you feel loved when you're having a hard day. You know you have a lot of queens to lean on and they will all build you up.
When I first joined W.O.W, my GPA was extremely low. Dr. Pear didn't make me feel guilty about it. She didn't make me feel bad about it. She only asked me how she could help, what I needed help with, and how I could be better.
If it weren't for Women of Wisdom, I wouldn't be as outspoken and confident as I am right now, both as a student and as a person.
When I graduate and transfer to UMD, I want to try to start a W.O.W, and I want women to feel the same way I did when I came to PGCC. So W.O.W have made that much of an impact in my life. I want to do the same for someone else.
She is one of many women in leadership at the college who motivate me. I am so proud that they are our role models.
As you could see in the video, W.O.W is such an important part of our success at PGCC.
And you can really feel the impact it has on so many of our W.O.W sisters.
Now, it is our pleasure to introduce to you another phenomenal woman. She is an administrator who is present and passionate about the needs of PGCC students.
Here is Kathy Camp, the Intern Vice President of Student Affairs, with welcome remarks.
Good afternoon and welcome to this celebration of the women of Prince George's Community College. Today, we recognize a few of the exceptional women who make a difference and contribute to improving our college community. On this last day of March and the conclusion of Women's History Month, we pause to acknowledge their contributions with the first Women of Wisdom Unsung Women's Award. I would like to share a quote by Serena Williams. "The success of every woman should be the inspiration to another. We should raise each other up. Make sure you're very courageous, be strong, be extremely kind, and above all, be humble." My hope is that this celebration will be the catalyst that continues our collective encouragement of women throughout the year.
Thank you so much, Ms. Camp, for those opening remarks. I am so honored that she is one of our many, many leaders and role models here at PGCC.
I agree, Sade. They are so personable, friendly, and easy to talk to. Just like our new president, who in less than 1 year has proven herself to be an inspiring, attentive, and student-focused leader.
And it has been quite a year to be president during a pandemic, but she continues to make us proud. Please welcome Dr. Felicia Williams, the 9th president of Prince George's Community College.
Thank you so much, Denise and Sade. Welcome. I am Dr. Felicia Williams, president of Prince George's Community College. I am proud to be in the presence of so many confident, strong, and outstanding women. Women coming together in unity and community is a powerful thing. Throughout history, these have been the sacred spaces where change is seeded, where energy is shifted, where advancement flourishes. The contributions of women, both behind the scenes and center stage, may sometimes be overlooked by the larger society, but it's important for us to remember the reason why. Why? Because society is intimidated by us, by our power, by our potential. These have been demonstrated time and time again. Let me be clear. It is not up to us to make society feel comfortable. It is up to us to continue doing what we do best, serving as role models of the kind of change we want to see. Today, we gather to celebrate the Women of Wisdom Unsung Women's Award. Our honorees have worked selflessly to help Prince George's Community College students overcome barriers. Our honorees have sparked innovation within our community and gone above and beyond without recognition. This program is a small gesture of appreciation for their remarkable contributions. We are excited to welcome April Richardson, CEO of DC Sweet Potato Cake, as our keynote speaker. Ms. Richardson's journey to creating a thriving million-dollar business is a story of resilience. It is a story that teaches us what others see as an imminent defeat does not automatically spell failure. It is a story that mirrors the tenacity each of us gathered here values in our personal and professional lives. Women work harder. We work longer. We fight stronger. We build better. It is simply our nature. And the superlatives here are absolutely necessary, not only during Women's History Month, but every single day of the year. On behalf of Prince George's Community College, thank you for all that you do. Our college, the larger community, and frankly, our world would not be what they are without women holding up the foundation. Congratulations to our honorees. The best is yet to come.
Thank you, Dr. Williams. I love hearing you speak. You are so inspiring to all of us.
Thank you.
And now for more inspiration, please welcome one of our very own talented WOW members. They are a multimedia artist whose work includes poetry, visual arts, and graphic design. Please enjoy an original piece entitled All Kinds of Women, performed by Ashby Lou Beto.
Woman, you are phenomenal. The world doesn't know your name yet, but your success and impact is inevitable. You push the limits of where a woman can be and who a woman can be. No glass ceiling can stop you because you will pave your own way and we will support you too. That is difficult to ignore. Women belong everywhere because you will be everywhere. Sports, STEM, leadership, media, film, art, the skies, space, the White House. There is so much to do in this world full of possibilities. All women, all kinds of women, have a place to make your impact. You don't just belong in confined spaces where society expects you to be, because woman is not a monolith, because woman is not so simply defined, a caricature, an ideal, standard. Woman is diverse. You are all of the colors of the rainbow, every single shade the eyes can see, and more we haven't seen yet. You might not know what impact you'll make just yet, but know that your time will come and you are on your way.
Ashby is just one of the many and talented creatives at PGCC.
That's right, Shade. PGCC is a great place for students who want to express their creativity through the visual and performing arts.
Now, it's the time we've been waiting for, the presentation of the Unsung Women nominees.
But first, let's take a moment to hear from Kevin James to explain what is an unsung woman.
Greetings, everyone. My name is Kevin James, and I'm an academic advisor at Prince George's Community College. An unsung hero is known as one who does great deeds, but receives little or no recognition. I personally would like to say that I am incredibly grateful for the women in my life. I want to celebrate the courage, the bravery, the inspiration, and overall positive impact of all the unsung women. Known as the backbone of society, women have been relentlessly shattering expectations and raising the bar. For this, I would like to express my gratitude and wish everyone a happy Women's History Month. I'll leave it at this. Michelle Obama stated that there is no limit to what women can accomplish. Thank you very much.
There were over 24 nominations for the first WOW Unsung Women of PGCC Awards.
We are proud to announce that this year, the award is presented to the following 5 women.
Our first Unsung Woman of PGCC awardee is a PGCC student activist stirring up good trouble in Prince George's County. Inspired by civil rights icon John Lewis, she started a Get Into Good Trouble website podcast and uses social media to educate students and the community on social justice issues. Congratulations, Renee Logan.
I am deeply honored to have been selected, and I accept the Women of Wisdom Unsung Women's Award of Prince George's Community College. I'm a proud Prince George's County resident, community organizer, and current student of the college. In August of 2020, I formed a think tank to honor civil rights icon, late Congressman John Lewis. John Lewis said, "When you see something that is not right, not fair, not just, you have to speak up. You have to say something. You have to do something." I answered his call to action. The name of the think tank is Good Trouble. Good Trouble seeks to find solutions to issues that negatively impact our community. Forming a think tank awakened my consciousness and inspired me to start conversations with my family, neighbors, and local politicians. I want to thank the faculty of Prince George's Community College for providing excellence in my college experience. Thank you again for this prestigious award. I will continue to spread love and hope, serving in my community to make Prince George's County the best county yet.
Our second Unsung Woman of PGCC awardee was nominated for her lasting and positive impact on nursing students and for her collaborative ability to help improve nursing license exam scores. She is a dedicated faculty member and team leader serving beyond the call of duty. Congratulations, Professor Pamela Marcus.
Thank you very much for this opportunity to get the award for Unsung Women at Prince George's Community College. But actually, I want to stay unsung because it's the students that I really sing for. The faculty member that nominated me because when she came in as an adjunct, I was able to provide her what she needed to be able to teach. And that's what we should be doing, because I teach nursing. And it's our nursing students who will graduate in May that will give us the opportunity to have good care, both because of the pandemic, but also all the way around, both in the community, giving our vaccines in the hospital for acute patients, and of course, dealing with patients that have COVID. So I want to remain unsung, but I want our students to be sung for, and those that graduate that are giving good care in the community. Thanks once again for this award.
Our third Unsung Woman of PGCC awardee was nominated for her creativity and innovative thinking in producing student-focused informational materials for advising. Her how-to presentations and tutorials help students overcome barriers and goes above and beyond the call of duty. Congratulations, Leslie H. Miller.
It is an honor and a privilege to be nominated and recognized as an unsung woman of Prince George's Community College. To say that I am surprised is an understatement. When I step onto the campus every day, it is not to be seen, but to do the best I can at whatever is before me. I have worked for the college for over 14 years. My job is to not only be an advisor, but to give encouragement to those who need it, to give an ear to listen, and sometimes to give a shoulder to cry on. If I can impart any encouraging words to women, it will be to never assume that loud is strong or quiet is weak. It's often the other way around. Quiet strength is a powerful tool, and this award proves just that. I'm thankful to my family and friends who encourage and challenge me. I'm also grateful to work within student affairs and with a great group of people within student academic planning and career readiness. Thank you to the Women of Wisdom for recognizing that an award like this is indeed worthwhile.
Our fourth unsung woman of PGCC awardee is a dedicated professor who inspires and mentors adult learners pursuing second careers. One of the many students who nominated her said, "She personally guides us through the thick and thin, always getting us the help we need." Congratulations, Dr. Deneen Robinson.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for this amazing award. It is an honor to be among the first honoree of the Unsung Women of Prince George's College. As a professor, it is my duty to make sure my curriculum is designed to excite one's passion in learning, to make one understand that education is gold. With this newfound tool, you can conquer your dreams and passions. Education is the key for deleting hate, creating new policies and protocols that allow women to break the glass ceiling for excelling in senior leadership positions, to teach young people to never give up on their dreams, but to persevere through hard times. This perseverance would teach you how to be humble when your dreams are accomplished. I'd like to thank my mother, Eleanor Robinson, for her love and her continued support, and my supervisors, Mr. Nancy Conan and Dr. Charles Perry, and also for the Almighty for giving me the gift to teach and change lives. Thank you.
Our last unsung woman of PGCC awardee for 2021 is a math and technology guru within the nursing department. She created a success contract for students and helped implement new learning systems to enable the nursing program to go fully online at the start of the pandemic. Congratulations, Jenna Underwood.
Unsung woman of Prince George's Community College. Wow, this is a huge honor, especially at an institution like Prince George's Community College, where so many of the faculty and staff strive for excellence, putting the needs of the students first and foremost. I want to thank my dean, Angie Anderson, for always having my back, Vivian Kwewogi, my chair, and Barbara Eng for nominating me and for their continued support. And to the faculty and staff of the nursing department in our division, including our embedded advisors, Nicole and Tamika, for our collegial relationships and who make it easy for me to help the students. Lastly, I'd like to thank my family for putting up with the sometimes long hours and panicked student and colleague phone calls at times when I ordinarily would focus on them. Mom, without you, I couldn't do my job. Christine, thanks for setting the example to which I aspire daily. Thanks, Women of Wisdom, for the honor. I look forward to working at Prince George's Community College and serving the community for years to come. This college family has become my second home since I was a student here.
The Women of Wisdom program congratulates the 5 Unsung Women of PGCC awardees for 2021. May their commitment and creativity to help students overcome barriers to achieving their academic and career goals inspire us all.
What an amazing video. All of the awardees are definitely deserving of their flowers. They are inspiring and uplifting. I'm in awe of all of their stories.
So let's give a tremendous round of applause for our 2021 Unsung Women of Prince George's Community College. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Another highlight of today's award ceremony is our keynote speaker. She's a powerhouse in Prince George's County, a mover and shaker in Maryland, and a nationally recognized entrepreneur.
She's a boss who can do it all, an amazing mom, attorney, and a millionaire businesswoman. Her famous DC sweet potato cakes are sold on QVC, in Starbucks, Wegmans, Safeway, and more.
Please welcome our keynote speaker, Miss April N. Richardson.
Thank you so much. First, I'd like to say it is an honor to participate in the inaugural Women of Wisdom Unsung Awards. What I appreciate the most about this award is that it celebrates women that have made a huge impact in a quiet way. Women that have activated themselves for a greater good, women that are not concerned with the number of likes that they have on Facebook, the number of followers, but women who are not just talking about doing things, but they are actually activated in doing it simply for the greater good. This, to me, is absolutely worth celebrating. My name is April Richardson, and I am a mother to my 18-year-old son. Actually, I'm a single mother to my 18-year-old son. I am an entrepreneur. I am a business attorney. I am a child of God. I am the daughter to Linda, the daughter to Erwin, a sister to Tamika, Deborah, Maurice, an auntie to so many, a friend to so many, family to so many. But more importantly, I'm here celebrating with you today. As I wear all of these hats and I look at all of the wonderful things that people are doing in the community, such as the women that are being celebrated today, I had to figure out what message I wanted to bring to this audience. And I had to kind of dig a little deeper to figure out what is it about me that is driven? What mantra, what thing, what message do I want to impart on to you all in order to help encourage you to continue to do what it is that you do? And there was one thing that came to mind. There was a mantra that I heard years ago, and it's a mantra that I actually live by today. And it is, it's not who's gonna let me, it's who's going to stop me. And I'll repeat that for you because I want that message to sink in. It's not who's going to let me, it's who's going to stop me. When I first heard that mantra, I automatically thought that this was a mantra about other people letting me and other people stopping me from getting in the way of me excelling and from getting in the way of me doing excellent things. But then as I grew and as I matured into the mantra, I understood that this had nothing to do with anyone else, but it had everything to do with me being responsible for showing up and being the personal best that I know that I can be. You see that when we as women determine how we will be defined and we determine who will define us, that sets the tone for how we show up in the world. Most people recognize me as an entrepreneur that has gone on to do great things, but what they fail to understand is that in order for me to excel and in order for me to be purposeful, I had to get out of my own way. I had to be clear with myself. I had to sit in everything that I wanted to be and to understand and to activate and to be clear about how it is that I wanted to show up in the world. And the first thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to be authentic with regards to how I show up. And that means that I don't look for external factors to tell me who I am. I don't look for external factors to tell me that I'm beautiful, external factors to tell me that I'm smart, that I'm kind. I look at who I am, what it is that I do, and what greater purpose it is that I am serving. And the beautiful thing about this is that when you determine who you are and how you show up as your personal best, then nothing can get in your way. The biggest barrier that I've found in being a woman, being in business, being a minority, is that the person that gets in our way the most is usually looking us in the mirror. So if there's anything that I'd like to impart today, it is to be clear about who you are and who you want to be. Understand that being recognized by the external factors means nothing unless you are not living in your personal best. And be quiet with your success, because it's in the quiet when you find your purpose. It's in the quiet when you find the understanding. And it is in the quiet that makes the loudest noise, because quiet means that you're being active, that you are doing. One other message that I thought was important that I'd like to impart is that we must collectively do away with the phrase self-made. You see, I'm a girl from Baltimore City who had never been in Prince George's County until she was 21 years old. I didn't know that the county existed. I lived in a one neighborhood area in Baltimore City that was wrought with drugs and all things that were not pretty. But one thing that we did have was a foundation of love and support, caring and understanding, and we all wanted better. It was when I came to Prince George's County when I did not realize that people were entrepreneurs, that Black people lived in single family homes, that women owned things, that they had titles, that they did things that were bigger than anything that I had ever seen sitting on the stoops in Baltimore City. And when I recognized that, I said to myself that there is no other place in this world that I want to live except in this county. And when I stepped foot in Prince George's County, the first thing that I did was I found the quiet leaders, the people that were moving their community forward without the accolades, because it was in them and their understanding and their care that I understood and I knew that they were the ones that were guiding the guiding lights for this county. As you all are moving forward, understand this. The phrase self-made is something that is resonating within the business community, where people want to discount all of the hard work that other people have put in place in order for them to grow, in order for them to develop, and in order for them to be. I ask that if this is a mantra that you have, do away with it, because there are so many people, such as quiet leaders, that hold people like me up. They keep us accountable, they keep us moving forward, and they also allow us to go out into the community to do greater things that are beyond us. We always need the quiet leaders to keep the lights lit so that the leadership can know which way to go. They are our foundation. So I honor, I praise, I recognize, and I'm so proud to be a part of this moment. Continue to work, continue to push, and understand that this is a collective environment. We all need each other in order to do great things. And like any good lawyer, I simply rest and say thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Richardson. I loved all the great wisdom you shared in your speech. You are a successful role model we can look up to right here in our own county.
Now, before we have our closing remarks, let's enjoy a performance by our own PGCC and WOW alumni, Arthur Sinclair Roberts, who will recite her original poem, Ignite.
I hope that when you think of me, you think of the wildfire that continuously sings in the hills of adversity. I hope you remember the light she shone in a place where brightness was uncertainty. I hope you remember so earnestly trying to diminish my spark. As a result, you ignited a woman that cannot be contained, a woman that no longer walks with her head held down, but wears a crown and royalty with her name. You see, you thought you broke me, but really you just rekindled a love within me that was always mine to begin with.
That was so powerful. Thank you, Sinclair. Your poetry speaks volumes to your creativity. You are my #life goals when I graduate.
Yes, Benice, Sinclair is killing it out here and on the rise. She's another amazing role model who sets an extraordinary example for WOW sisters.
And now for the closing remarks. A woman who embraces what it means to give. She is a patient listener, problem solver, and a leader who believes in empowering women to succeed. Please welcome Dr. Shahrazad Foreman, Dean of Student Success and Engagement.
Thank you for joining us for the 2020 Unsung Women of Prince George's Community College program. Congratulations and heartfelt thanks to everyone who was awarded. It is exciting to acknowledge the work of the women who have made a difference in our community. Thank you to Dr. Pear, the Prince George's Community College community, the nominating committee, and the Prince George's Community College television production team for making this recognition possible. Jane Goodall once said, "You cannot get through a single day without having an impact on the world around you. What you do makes a difference, and you have to decide what kind of difference you want to make." Thank you all for making a difference.
This has been an amazing award ceremony, from our inspiring awardees and our talented performers to our president and our keynote speaker.
Thank you, Sade and Benice. You guys did a phenomenal job. You were able to step right in and fill in all the extra pieces. Despite the technical difficulties in the beginning, we were able to patch it up and make it work. And I appreciate your dedication and, most importantly, your heartfelt energy throughout this production.
Yes, we want to thank you too, Dr. Pear. We really enjoyed hosting this live stream. And like you said, even with some technical difficulties, it was fun and we learned a lot.
Absolutely. I also want to acknowledge the WOW community, as well as students, faculty, and staff, our unsung committee members, as well as the President's Office, Dr. Foreman, Kathy Camp, and students, faculty, and staff again for committing themselves, making themselves present to make this come to life.
If you're interested in joining WOW or would like to refer a student to WOW, search Women of Wisdom on the college's website at pgcc.edu. Thanks for watching.
Thanks
for watching. Bye.
Thank you for watching the Women of Wisdom Unsung Women Awards. For more information about Prince George's Community College, please visit pgcc.edu.